It's time now for a look latest in local news. In the news, Governor Brian Kemp has once again extended the suspension of the state's sales tax on motor fuel for another month. This time is extended until October the 12th. Kemp, who's seeking re-election in November, is expected to announce another extension in October to run through the election period. Republicans use each monthly announcement to extend the tax break and blame the Democrats for the high gas prices and promote his efforts to provide relief at the pump as he faces a rematch against Stacey Abrams this November. Continuing the tax break has broad bipartisan support. The governor signed a law in March that cleared the legislature with the backing of most Democrats to allow the governor to suspend the gas tax, and he has since extended it every month, trying to help Georgians pay for the high gas prices. Each extension is costing the state roughly $150 to $170 million in tax revenue, which is used to finance transportation projects such as road and bridge maintenance. Kemp's office has used the state's surplus to plug the gap. The average price of a gallon of gasoline in the United States, according to AAA on Thursday, was $3.83 a gallon. In Georgia, the price is $3.37, down from $4.33 back on July 1st. 78-hour Labor Day holiday is here, set for the weekend. Georgia State Patrol says they're going to be out in full force, doing their best to stop those speeding and drinking and driving. They're predicting 19 traffic deaths over the Georgia roads on the holidays. Last year, 9 of the 17 people killed were in fatal crashes involving alcohol or drugs or a combination of the two. Colonel Ellis with the Georgia State Patrol says Labor Day holiday, last year there were over 18,000 citations issued. Several enforcement campaigns are set for the weekend, including Click It or Ticket. This program, sponsored by the Governor's Office of Highway Safety, began Monday, continues through Labor Day. Law enforcement officers will also be participating in Hands Across the Border program, where officers encourage safe travel with their counterparts in neighboring states. Educational campaigns are conducted at selected sites in Georgia and adjoining states. Georgia State Patrol encouraging everyone to make this a safe Labor Day holiday. Again, they ask you please buckle up, slow down, and don't drink and drive. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Wayne County Commissioners set to meet Thursday, September 8th at 6 p.m. at Courtroom C. Their agenda is out. On the agenda under presentations and announcements, Derek Duncan will be on hand to give the annual forestry report, and under citizens' concerns, Patricia Ann Varnador talk about RV Park and Health Department. Under new business, consider and approve nominees for the Board of Registrars. Again, that's been tabled since June. Consider and approve employee merit grade and step scale for 2023. Consider and approve bids for Elmer Road construction. Consider and approve a contract for EMA with Crowder Golf for 70-hour road clearing, removal, and disaster. Consider and approve Public Defender Indigent Services contract. Consider and approve contract for Transit and Heart of Georgia Alton Regional Commission for DHS services. Consider and approve resolution authorizing the filing of an application with the Georgia Department of Transportation for public transit. Consider and approve resolution levying county taxes for the year 2022. Consider and approve bids for Motrum. Consider and approve amending fiscal year 2022 general fund budget through ARP for sheriff equipment. And consider and approve amending the fiscal 2022 general fund budget through ARP for E911 equipment. Consider and approve bids for Robert Hunter Circle property. Several appointments to Tax Assessors Board, Solid Waste Authority, and Grievance Committee on the agenda. Items with the administrator, items with the commissioners, all that's set for this coming Thursday, September 8th at 6 p.m. at Courtroom C. City of Jessup getting ready for the Arch Fest, scheduled for October 22nd from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And couldn't have it last year due to the pandemic, but it's scheduled for this year in downtown Jessup. The city currently looking for vendors for the celebration. If you're interested in being a vendor for the Arch Fest, call City Hall at 427-1313. And the event scheduled for October 22nd in downtown Jessup. The time that Saturday will be from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Jessup Mayor Ralph Hickox inviting everyone to a workshop on the rehabilitation of dilapidated property. It's set for September 13th at 6 p.m. at the Strand Cinema. It's a free workshop. Will feature a panel of experts in areas related to the process of housing and rehabilitation. April Banks from Banks Real Estate, Realtor Jamie Hickox, Raymond Brown of First Southern Bank, Jennifer Reeder of Murphy's Builder Supply, Cal Harris of Harris and Company, County Attorney Andy Beaver, Jessup Building Inspector Don Hare, and all on the program. Once again, the workshop's open to everyone. If interested in attending, they ask you to RSVP by email to mayor@jessupgeorgia.gov. Once again, the date, September 13th, 6 p.m. at the Strand Cinema. EMA Director Donnie Ray is inviting everyone to the open house of the Emergency Management Agency. It's a drop-in event from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. The center is located at 155 North Wayne Street, beyond the Sheriff's Office. Entrances through the E911 Center. Everyone's welcome to come and see firsthand the Emergency Operations Center. Once again, the date of that event, September 9th from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. We'll be back with a final news note after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final note in the news, coming up today on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, we catch up with former Senator Kelly Loeffler. She's now heading up Greater Georgia, which is out registering voters for this upcoming November election. She's also involved with Citizens for Greater Georgia, which has built up their program statewide and is dedicated to knocking on doors for state senators and state house members. Again, Kelly Loeffler joins us today on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.